So, are bull mastiffs heavy shedders is a question I get asked, I would say, fairly often on this channel. And the answer to that is it's kind of difficult to answer. Heavy shedding to me is kind of what you're used to. Like a German Shepherd and a Labrador Retriever are very high shedding dogs. I've been around both of them. I would say Tua sheds less than that, and he's definitely a seasonal shedder. Seasonal shedding being where the dog sheds more in the springtime and in the fall, and he definitely sheds year round, but it's more noticeable then. And we vacuum really often too, so it's not like we notice it on the floor or on the ground really. We vacuum probably weekly, so if you don't vacuum as often, you would probably notice it a lot more on the floor or on the ground. But I'm going to show a video here of me brushing him, and this is in February, so we're kind of coming up on springtime, and it'd probably been a couple of months since I had brushed him, but you can definitely see the hair fly, and this will give you an idea of exactly how much they do shed. Some are going to be different, some will be a little bit less, some will be a little bit more. It really depends on diet and things like that. But also I do use a Furminator. That is the brush. I like that. That seems to get really deep in there, and that's just what I've used for all my dogs in the past as well. So here's the video, and you can really get a good idea of how much these dogs do shed when you brush them, at least. The more you brush them, also, the less they're going to shed overall. So here's the video. And keep in mind, I'm not doing a super thorough brushing here. I'm just going to stick to the main areas of the coat that are pretty thick and full of that excess hair that needs to come out. For him, that seems to be around his neck and back area where it gets really thick. Every so often, I'll spend a lot of time on his legs and stuff like that, where the hair is much shorter, but in general, you're not getting a whole lot off of that. And here's something you're going to see in just a second. Tua does it every time right here. He always tries to pick up that hair in his mouth. I don't know why. He must think it's a toy or something. It's pretty annoying, but for the most part, I just let him do it. It doesn't seem to hurt him. You can see a lot of hair on his back here just piling up from the brush. Hey, stop.
It's pretty gross, dude.
And again, I could be much more thorough than I am here. I'm just trying to do this for a few minutes, just to give you guys a look at how much hair can come off of him. You really have to work that neck area. It's very thick there. It's really hard for me to tell if he likes getting brushed or not. I can kind of see it both ways.